Welcome to Fitzy's Fabulous Scrapbooks. I'm Michelle Fitzgerald, aka Fitzy, and I'm an independent advisor for Creative Memory Scrapbooking, and I'm here to help you make your scrapbooks fabulous. And I just want to say it's great to be back. I took 2 weeks off, one for Mother's Day because I wanted to spend some time with my family. And then last weekend, my baby graduated from college. So I gave her the whole weekend and just celebrated with her. And it was a wonderful, wonderful time. She graduated summa cum laude. So very proud mom here. So anyway, I am back. I've missed coming on and sharing creative techniques with all of you. So we're going to get back to it today. Yay! And today up here in Massachusetts, it is beautiful. It's actually really hot. And my husband and I just took a really nice walk this morning, about 25 minutes away around this nice little pond. It was very peaceful, very calm, and it was a nice little thing to do. It's good to be able to be outside again and not feel like you have to get sheltered in from the cold. All right. So anyway, I'm happy to have you all here with me, and let me get down to my workspace so I can show you what we're going to be working on. It's going to be fun. Okay. Yep. We're just going to be working on white paper. Nope, just kidding. All right. So the layout I'm going to show you now, this is a layout that I do it every now and then. I think I've actually taught this on my crop crew class, and it's a very simple, easy, repeatable layout. And I'm noticing from what I hear from not only my own clients, but listening to other people, reading Facebook posts and whatnot, people want easy and they want quick. So that's hopefully going to fit that bill. All right, so let me show you the layout here. Ta-da! Now, when I teach my techniques, some of them I get from other places and maybe put my own twist on it. And some are my own unique creations that I come up with on my own, inspired by just about anything. It just depends on the day, really. But this one actually came from an older sketch. I don't know how long ago it was, but maybe a few years, if I'm not mistaken. And I like to use this for beginners when new people start scrapbooking, because it's so easy. It helps them see that they can do it too. So if you're a seasoned pro, this is going to be super simple. And even if you're not, if you're brand new to scrapbooking, this is such a nice, easy layout for you to start with. All right, so here I used the Showtime collection. And what I'm going to create with now, let me take this out of the way for a few minutes, is the beautiful, sweet summer collection. Because I've been in the middle of just my crazy, crazy busy season at my day job, which reminds me, if you have reached out to me within the last month and a half or so, asking me for products, I've had quite a few. If I told you I have it, I definitely still have it, but I have not shipped anything out, and I will start getting in touch with people hopefully by the end of this week. I just have to finish getting through my busy season at my day job that actually pays all my bills. All right, but then hopefully my busy season is supposed to die down soon, so fingers crossed, because I want to get back to more scrapping. All right, but this palette is just beautiful. It's got the blues and greens that I love, but I also love the corally peachy colors too. And what's nice is they're bright and happy, but yet they're subtle. it's kind of contradictory because I almost want to say they're muted tones, even though they come off as a little bright, if that makes any sense at all. It does to my mind, so I'll go with that. So the papers I'm going to use today, I'm going to be using this cloud paper as my base. So I'll have 2 base pages. And then I'm just going to use this one sheet. I'm going to use both sides. So if you're playing along with me, make sure you love both sides of your paper, because both sides will show. And then I might use some of these from the tearaway to kind of add a little fun element to it as well. We'll see how that goes. And then you will want, and it doesn't need to be a full sheet, but 1 piece of cardstock. I have 3 sheets here because I just don't know what color I want to go with yet. But you really just need 1. And I'm going to play around with this once I see everything together and then make my decision. So, all right. So I'm going to put the 2 base pieces to the side and we'll get to those in a few minutes. But first we have some cutting to do. And I'll put that tearaway sheet to the side as well. The only tools you really need are your 12-inch trimmer and your corner rounder. All right. And obviously your tape runner. All right. So my best recommendation is to use a piece of paper that has a non-directional pattern on both sides. Then you don't have to worry about where you cut. So I try to do that whenever possible, just because it just makes your whole layout a lot easier. All right, so my first cut, I'm just going to move this off. Yeah, that's better. So my first cut, what I want to do is line it up to the 10-inch mark. And it doesn't matter what side I cut on, just make sure you have it lined up to the 10-inch mark and just give it a nice straight cut. Now you're not going to use this strip that comes off, so put it in your scrap paper because you'll definitely be able to use it for something. It's a good strip. 2-inch strip, you can always use that, right? Now we're going to turn it. All right. And now we're going to come over here and we're going to cut 4 2-inch strips. And that's all you have to do. And I'm just lining it up. There's 1. So I'm lining up at the 2-inch mark and I'm cutting 4 strips. So when I'm done, I will have 4 2-inch by 10-inch strips. All right, so there are my strips. This is extra, so you can just put that to the side. I'm sure you'll be able to use it for something. And now I'm going to bring my 2 base pages back. I told you this is really easy. All right. And now, let me just show you these again. Oh, and something I want to show you, I did do this with Serene Waters as well. And I just want to show you, this one doesn't have any embellishments on it. I just wanted to show you why I did that, okay? So I just want to have you see the versatility in the layout. So you can create it to look like this, right? But if you do 1 turn, then it looks like this. If you do another turn, it looks like this. And I think that's a little crooked. There we go. And then if you do another turn, it looks like this. So what I'm trying to show you here is this is not only a simple, quick, and easy layout, but it's also versatile. So you can get a lot of different looks from it just by simply turning the pages. Can't beat that now, can you? All right, so now we're going to take our strips and we're just going to kind of get an idea of where we want them. You don't have to put them down yet. So I could put my little popsicles at the bottom and then have my corally strips on the side, or I could just flip them. I could do all the same color, or I could have my little popsicle strips going up the side. So it's really just what you want to do on your page. So the only other thing we need to cut are these little corner pieces. Be easier to see this one right here. And I use cardstock for those. So I'm going to look here now. And I think what I'm going to use is the purple ice cardstock. I really think, I mean, I could use the Island Waters. I think that would look nice too. And I could do the tangerine too. Actually, I could do any one of these colors, but I'm feeling the purple ice. So I'm going to stick with that. All right. So let me get my trimmer. And I do have a little scrap of the purple ice, so I'm going to use that up. And I'm going to line it up. Okay, this is a straight piece here. Let's see. I'm going to line this up at the 2.5 inch mark. Hopefully I have enough, otherwise I'll just have to cut it into a full sheet, but that's okay. And now I'm going to go back and cut at the 2.5 inch mark. So here's one 2.5 inch square. And here's my second one. All right. So now it looks like this. But when I look at that, I think, there's still something that needs to be done. And that's where our corner rounder comes into play. So for the corner rounder, I'm going to use the normal one, which means the one that literally just corner rounds. So you're going to use the inside cutter. And on my square, I'm only going to cut on 2 edges. So I'm going to do my first one, and then I'm going to do the opposite corner. Just like that. So now it looks like this on the page. Isn't that pretty? So I'm going to do the same thing over here. Just like so. And there's my second one. So now I think I'm ready to tack everything down. So let's get that tape runner going. And what I do is I'm putting it flush to the bottom edge and also flush to the inside edge so that these 2 pieces will meet in the middle. I am loving this color palette for this collection. It is so pretty. Let me know what you think of this collection. Put that in the comments. I would love to know because I love it. Oops, new tape runner. All right, so now my second piece, the border piece, I'm going to put it flush at the top of the paper and the outside edge. Oops, that's a little crooked. I'm just going to fix it. Oh, and I did it again. That's better. All right, and I'm going to come over here and do the same thing with this one. So flush to the top and the outside edge. And I have my sweater on right now because my basement is freezing. I think I put it a little too far over. It's hard. I can't always see the side, and I'm trying to dodge the microphone and cameras and all that other fun stuff so we can do these videos, right? All right, and then I'm going to put my squares on. Now, the pointy part of the square lines up to both edges of the paper, like so. So it's going to overlap with both of the strips, and that's okay. Oh, so pretty. All right, so there's your basic layout. All right, and now what I thought I might try, and I didn't try this yet, so it may work out or it may not. We'll see. But I feel like these little squares would be so fun to put here, right? So let's take out our trimmers. And I'm just going to, first of all, cut them out as a strip. Now, this is one of those things where you're going to want to use the guides on your trimmer to make sure you're cutting exactly where you want to cut, because you don't want to go too far over on either side. You want it to be just right. Right. And then I'm going to come over here and do the same thing. And just use those guides. That's one of my favorite features of our trimmer, are these guides. They're so helpful. I think that's right on. Nice. Nice. Look at that. All right, so now I have to decide what I like here. Ooh, I do like Hello Summer. And happiness comes in waves, staying cool. Ooh, sunshine on my mind. That's really cute. All right, well, let's try this. Now, these little tearaways are so fun to use. When you have these in a kit, or collection rather, really focus in on what you can do with these. I love trying to find new and different ways to use things. And I'm always looking for different things we can do with these cute little tearaways. So I think that's going to get popped up on foam squares, and I just left a little too much white there. We can make sure we get this one off. Just a little more. That's good. Oops, still didn't get it off. I'm out of practice. I've been working too hard. I need to stop that, right? All right. Well, this guy's being stubborn, so I'm just going to let it be. Let's put this to the side, because I'm also thinking this one could actually work really well here. How cute is that? So let's get some foam squares. And we'll get those going. I think I want the bigger ones. Let's try 2. Now you could put it just like so, or you could tilt it, and it's your page. So you really have to do whatever you want. I'm kind of liking the little tilt. I think it gives it a little character. But you may be somebody who likes things pretty symmetrical, and that's okay. If it makes you happy, then you do it, right? All right, so we got those cute little things there. And then let's see what else we've got to play with. We've got stickers, we've got mats, and I feel like, oh, this is just so fun. I almost feel like I want to do a little something here, but you know what? With the popsicles, I don't think I want to get too busy down here. I think that's good. So I think maybe just a few little somethings go in a title. And I think I saw really weak on. Oh, look at this embellishment. Is that just the cutest? Oh, all right. Where are my foam squares? What I love about the embellishments, I've had people say to me before, you know, why should I get embellishments? Well, embellishments are just so much easier to use with foam squares than stickers. And I still use embellishments on foam squares on stickers, but I feel like it's so much easier because you don't have to worry about powder or the stickers sticking to anything. I don't know. I just love the embellishments that they come out with. And I think what I'm going to do is maybe put it here in the middle. I kind of like that. And I feel like that has so much on it. I don't really need to put anything else around it, but I might add just a few little things to my little tearaways there. So let's see, maybe I will add a couple of little popsicles. Cute. And let's see, what else could I do? I have to tell you, I am just loving this color palette. It's really speaking to me. Oh, so cute. And then maybe we'll just do a couple of little water drops, right? I think I need one more there. Cute. And then maybe a couple over here too. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Perfect. All right. So there are embellishments, and then what I could do, but I was going to use one of the mats as a title, but honestly, this is just perfect. I don't think I would change any of that. But what I could do is maybe put like this little mat here, right? So we could do some journaling and have that look so pretty. So that is a quick, fun, easy, and repeatable layout that you can do with just about any collection, right? How fun is that? And I love this background paper that has the little clouds. So you really feel like, oh, you're at the beach maybe, right? So fun. So fun. So I'm going to come back up to me. I just have to find my mouse. And let's see, here we go. Ta-da! So I just wanted to say thank you to all of you for joining me for over a year now. I have finally made it over 1,000 subscribers. So I am very excited and very grateful to all of you. There's quite a few of you who I know are on every week watching the preview with me. And I look forward to that. It's so much fun. I appreciate you all taking the time out of your busy days and your weekends to check out what I'm doing. I hope I'm inspiring you all to get your pages done, get those photos protected and put into wonderful, beautiful albums. All right. If you like what I'm doing here and you're not yet a subscriber, I do ask that you subscribe to my channel and click on that little bell icon and select all, I believe, and you'll get notifications every time I put out a new video. And if you haven't already done so, please feel free to join my scrapbooking group on Facebook. It is FRQ Glitz Girls, and I run that with two of my teammates, and we have a good time over there. And there's a lot of new product coming out this week. I'm so excited, and hopefully we'll have some of that posted for you all to see in our group. So check that out when you have a chance. And all we ask is that you answer our questions. There are 3 simple questions and agree to the group rules, and we will let you in. We're just trying to make sure you're not a robot or a scammer. So answer those questions. There's a couple out there that asked to get in, and I did just say you do have to answer the questions. So we just want to make sure we aren't getting any scammer people in there. All right. And then if you have any questions, please feel free at any time to reach out to me on email. I am Fitzy's Fabulous Scrapbooks at gmail.com. All right. And once again, if you've contacted me, just know I am in my crazy busy season at work, and I wish I wasn't, but I am. And I will get to you, but know that if I told you I have it, I still do. I have everything on hold for people, and I just have to ship it all out and send you emails with all the information, shipping and whatnot, pricing. So that will come. Hopefully I'll be able to get to that by the end of this week. That's my fingers crossed situation. And I'm sorry if anyone's in a rush. I hope you're not, but I'm doing the best I can. That's all I can do. So I appreciate your understanding. All right. So that's all I have. I hope you enjoyed this, and go make this. You can use anything in your stash right now. It's so easy. And there's plenty of room for photos. That's what I love about it. Oh, and I think I forgot to tell you too. I have on this layout, I have 2 4x6 photos and 2 4x4 photos. And then I have a 4x6 photo mat. Okay, so the matting behind the 4x6s are 4 1/4 by 6 1/4, and behind the 4x4s are 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. All right. You could probably even fit more on this. I just went a little easy on it, but you do whatever makes you happy. If you have any comments, I'd love to hear them, suggestions, concerns, whatever you have, please let me know in the comments. And I thank you as always for joining me. Have a wonderful rest of your holiday weekend, and thank you for joining me. Have a good week. Bye for now.